Hi, Lisa from Dippy Dyes here, and I'm trying out a little shopping haul video. Pro Chemical and Dye is where I buy most of my supplies, and they set up at quilt shows like the one in Lancaster. So I placed an order and I was able to pick it up there, and it was a good thing because I got heavy stuff. Plus you get this neat bag. First thing I got was 10 pounds of print paste mix because I really ran through it when I had the thickened MX exploration classes at the Hampton, Virginia show and Somerset, New Jersey, Mid-Atlantic Quilt Festival and Quilt Fest of New Jersey. I also got 10 pounds of Metaphos, which is water softener, because the water is really hard here in Red Hill. And because I've wanted to try them and they don't ship when the weather is freezing, I got 4 bottles of liquid reactive dyes. These dye cellulose or silk fabrics or protein fabrics. I'm going to be using them on cotton, and I'm going to see how they work in comparison to the powdered MX dye, because I'm always like to experiment. I also got a jar of Wisteria powdered MX dye. That's one of Pantone's colors of the year. And I got 7 little 1-ounce jars that I'm going to be using for props when I record my video for the intro to dyeing class that I'm going to be doing. In that class there's going to be an optional kit that will come with 7 different colors with 10 grams of each color, and that way people who want to try dyeing once and are done, it's a nice amount. 10 grams makes about a cup of dye at a 5% concentrate. So if you want to do it this way, you've tried it, you're done. You get cool jars, you can rinse out and reuse. But these will give me props for using when I'm shooting the video until the kits are available. So, more about the class later. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you think of something that should be on that intro to dyeing video class that I'm going to be putting together. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Lisa from Dippy Dyes, and I'm here with a little shopping haul video. I buy most all of my supplies from Pro Chemical and Dye, and what's nice is that they go to a certain number of quilt shows every year, and you can pick up there if you place your order in advance. So, when they were in Lancaster, I picked up 10 pounds of print paste mix because I went through a lot of that when I taught my thickened MX exploration classes at the Mid-Atlantic Quilt Festival in Hampton, Virginia, and at the Quilt Fest of New Jersey in Somerset, New Jersey. I also got 10 pounds of Metaphos, which is water softener, and we really need that in Red Hill because we've got really hard water. The other thing I got, I picked it up because in March or early April, you're not sure if it will freeze, so Pro Chem does not ship the liquid reactive dyes. They work on cotton and silk, and they can be used on wool or other protein fibers, although they're probably not the very best thing for that. So I'm going to try a new class of dye. And while I was getting it, I got another color pre-mixed of, it's called Wisteria by Pro Chemical, and it's to compare to one of the Pantone colors of the year. So I got a little jar of that in MX. And while I was at it, I ordered 7 little 1-ounce jars, and I'm going to be using these as props while I am filming a introduction to dyeing video that you'll learn more about later. I'll fill these with dye to replicate the kit contents that will be optional, but will be available once the video goes live. I'm going to have to finish it by August. It's not going to be available until next year, so we're not making any kits until that time. But we'll have six colors plus black, and it will let people who want to try dyeing once be able to mix up a reasonable amount of dye. Sorry. And then if they never want to do it again, they can just rinse the jars out, and we can always use little jars like this for something, right? So let me know if you think of anything that you'd like to learn about in a beginning dyeing class, and you'll hear more about that later. Thanks!